Today we're going to be doing another hair video. So I am super excited about this hairstyle that we are going to be doing today. So I was actually looking through some of my old pictures from high school and from the late 90s, early 2000s, and I decided that it would be fun to create one of my favorite hairstyles that I always used to wear. Okay, so ladies, today we're going to be creating the swoop bang with, guess what type of ponytail? A crimped ponytail. Yes, you heard me right, a crimped ponytail. Okay, so I don't know if you ladies have been seeing the swooped bang hairstyles. They are back by popular demand. As we all know, history when it comes to beauty and fashion, it all repeats itself. So yes, I'll say the late 90s, early 2000s, those hairstyles are making a comeback. So that's what we'll be doing today. Okay, so for this particular hairstyle, you will need 100% human hair, and this is in the length 12 inches because, like I said, we're gonna do a swoop, so we need the hair to have a little length on it. Okay, now you will need 2 packs. We probably won't end up using all of the 2 packs, more likely a pack and a half, but they don't sell half packs, so you will need 2 packs. Now I got this from my local beauty supply store. This was $17.99, and you want to make sure that when you are looking for the hair that it says 100% human hair. You do not want to get the hair that says blend or master blend or anything like that, because with those hairstyles, if you put too much heat on it, and if you have your heat level really high, then the hair will melt. So you want to make sure that it can withstand heat. Okay, so as you all can see, I have my hair molded up into a ponytail, and I just took my ends and wrapped it into a ball. All right, I used some beeswax and some got-to-be freeze spray and a little pump it up spritz to give me my nice slick mold. All right, so I do want to give you ladies a quick disclaimer. We will be gluing tracks in our hair. If you are not familiar with gluing tracks, then I definitely do not recommend this style for you. I recommend that you seek the help of a professional hairstylist to help you achieve this. But if you are comfortable with it, let's get it. Okay, so what I put on my hair beforehand, I use this hair protector solution, and you can get this from the beauty supply store for $9.99. Okay, and this is by Robert's Diamond. All right, so let's go ahead and get this hair unhooked. Hair unhooked, so as you guys can see, I have the track in my hand. Now I am going to measure from temple to temple. Well, not temple to temple. Okay, so I have the hair unhooked. All right, so I have the hair unhooked. Now I'm just going to measure from one starting point of my forehead to the other starting point for my swoop. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that measured out, and then I'm just going to take my glue, and then I'm just going to start tracking the hair all the way up to my natural ponytail. And I am going to glue these tracks close because I want to make sure that I have a nice full swoop. So that is what I am doing right now. So I'm just basically measuring, cutting, and gluing. All right, so I'm going to place that first track. So ladies, I am back, and as you guys can see, I have done a lot of cutting and gluing off camera, simply just for time's sake of the video. But I do want to point out something. So in the past, when I was teaching you ladies how to do a quick weave bang, I told you when laying your tracks that you needed to cut your wefts equally. Okay, now since we will be doing a ponytail, and I basically want the ponytail to cover that last track, and on a ponytail it won't be like a lot of space to cover the track. What I did was, is the more I went up with track placing, I shortened the track. Okay, so I'll lean in closer so you guys can see exactly what I mean. As you can see, the further I got to the top, I shortened the track, and I just took the hair and I spread it out. Okay, so I'm actually going to just take this piece without gluing it, just to show you ladies what I mean. So the closer you get to the top, you want to shorten your tracks like I stated, and then you will place your track, and then you will just basically take the hair and you will spread it to cover the ends of the track. Okay, hopefully you ladies understand what I'm saying. Okay, but if not, then of course we'll do another video with more of an in-depth process on how to do that. All right, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to get glue on this last track, and then we will be wrapping our ponytail around. Okay, ladies, so I am done placing that last weft for the bang. So now what I'm doing, I'm taking the remaining hair, and as you guys can see, I have the wefts doubled, and I'm just going to wrap it around my ball. So I'm just going to use some hairpins to wrap it, because like I said, we're doing it the old school way, and this is how I used to do it. If you do not like the hairpins, then of course you can go ahead and just glue the wefts and wrap them around, but like I said, I'm just going to use these hairpins. So I'm going to get it wrapped on around that ball. Pinning my ponytail, and then I took some hair out and did a wraparound just because I want the pony to have some height. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just running the Flatiron through the swoop just to give it a bend, so that when we're doing our swoop, that it'll flow a little bit more. It just won't be just that straight pattern. So I'm just gonna get that piece curled. Also, as you can see, I have my ends with the bend. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start kind of like dry molding my swoop. I'm not gonna spray any products on it whatsoever, not yet. And if you see me looking down, that's because I have a mirror position right here, just so I can see kind of a little closely than the viewfinder with creating this swoop. So I also have some hair clips that's going to help me as well. So like I said, I'm just going to get my swoop positioned the way that I want it to be. So I want to take my ends and I'm going to bring it around, and I'm just going to kind of wrap it in place, right? And then I'm going to take my first hair clip and just place it right there. And then I'm just going to continue to comb and get this swoop smoothed out to my desired position. So I have my swoop positioned the way that I want it to be. I wasn't quite sure if I wanted to do the deep swoop, but I decided I still want my brows to show, so I like the way that this is positioned. Okay, now I did add a hairpin. The only hairpin that I have added was the one in the back that went around my pony. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is, this is where the product come into play. I'm going to take some of this freeze spray. I will end up using some Pump It Up at the end, but the Pump It Up is a little bit more wet, and the freeze spray is in the aerosol can, so it doesn't come out as wet. And I'm just going to use it and spray it onto the mold. And I'm going to use the back of my comb to help smooth it out. And that's going to help with some of the flyaways as well. And then what I'm going to do off camera, I am going to take my little blow dryer, and then that will help in the molding process, as well. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and continue to get this swoop intact. Okay, so I have my swoop intact, and I am loving the position of it. This is giving me 90s nostalgia for real, you guys. This is reminding me of high school. Okay, so I actually have my Marcel crimping irons. They are warming up on the stove because, as you guys can see, I went in and tested a piece of hair with my bigger crimps with my plug-ins, and it wasn't giving me the wave that I desired. So I'm just going to use the stove Marcel's. So I am going to give it a few moments, and then I'll be back with the Marcel. So I'm back, and y'all see them crimps. I'm getting so excited. I haven't worn this hairstyle in years. So, oh yeah, baby. So I did spray some Pump It Up on it, on the hair strand, because I do want my crimps to be a little stiff so that it'll last a little longer. But oh yeah, you guys, yes. So I am super duper excited with this throwback hairdo. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna heat these back up, and then I'll be back with the finish. Well, not with the finish, but I'll be back continuing. So as you guys can see, I have done a lot of crimping off camera, and this is looking so cute. I only have this portion over here left to do, but while the irons are heating back up, I'm just going in and I'm just clipping. I wanted my bob, like I said, I want to do a crimp bob, so I wanted this to be kind of like right at my ears. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going in and I'm just trimming it, shaping it up a little bit. Okay, so as you all can see, when you are doing this style, make sure you wear a shirt that you really don't care about, because I have oil sheen and spritz and hair all over this shirt. Okay, so like I said, I'm just going to continue shaping, and then I'm just going to crimp this part, and then we will be back with our final look. So stay tuned. So as you guys can see, I am done with the hair, and this turned out so pretty. I am very pleased with the turnout. For me not to have worn this style in years, I am pleased with the turnout. So I am going to turn around so you guys can see the back. I'm not quite how sure the back looks because I was just going back, filling and crimping. So I might, and it felt like I did miss a couple of pieces here and there. So later on, I'll just go back in and probably use a mirror and go over those with the irons again. Okay, but ladies, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this style brought back many memories for you all, and I probably will revisit the swoop again, just probably do like some colored hair with just like a straight pony, who knows. Okay, so I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.